Ah, how's it going, Rackle viewers? Grim getting right back into it in the Grim Rolls Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition session with this wonderful homebrew, the Esterisle's Cartography Guild. We're in the sort of Feywild about to sort face off against the sort of King of Fey, which yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. They're not completely gonna wreck us or anything like that. That all said, without further ado, let's go ahead and join the Discord.
I was saying, because I was saying nothing. I wasn't saying shit.
Say what now?
Exactly. Someone made soup in a mug.
I mean, I remember those old Campbell mugs you make soup in. Just because I had like 5 of them at one point in my life, and now I have like 2.
Like, we have bowls, Kyle.
I know, but sometimes I just want to, have my soup in a mug. Sometimes I want to be different. Let me be different.
Alright. Fair enough.
Oh, do I get to do it? Oh my god, I do.
You do?
Son of a bitch.
You get to do it? You should do the thing.
Oh my god, you get to do it.
You did the thing.
How could he?
I did do it. What a nerd.
Nerd. My dogs are about to be run off by me.
Someone remind me why Dennis isn't here anymore?
He just needed some time off.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I get it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
Out-of-network ATM service fees cramping your style? With USAA Classic Checking, your ATM fees are
I gotta remember to put my Spotify on repeat one track.
I'm gonna turn all music off so that I can beat this kid at a child.
I'm sorry, did you just say you wanted to beat this child in silence?
Yes.
I want to make sure I translated that right.
That's exactly what I said.
To be fair, that kid is probably older than you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, by many thousands of years, I would imagine.
At least a couple hundred.
Okay. Fine. He's older than all of you as well.
That's also correct. Except maybe Gwydion on a technicality.
I don't
Kelly.
think that counts.
Gwydion's current life.
Are you gonna do it again? I think you might need to do it again.
You may, in fact, have to do it again.
I'll do it again. Try to DM that time. See how that works.
I could scream Nathan's name into the abyss and see if it summons him.
I doubt it would. You do live quite far away.
Yeah. I don't think I can scream that loud.
The reason Cabbage is so quiet is because he's saving up volume for a situation like this.
I knew that this would happen one day.
He
Forgive
replied,
me, Master.
Cumin.
But I must go all out just this one. Human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was No Nut November, Nathan.
It's not nutmeg. It's It's human.
Because I'm only human.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we're all here, I can read this thing I just typed up. Hey,
Oh shit.
Neat.
what do you know? Yeah. So, last time, we began just walking inside the trial chambers of the Archface School, where you found Colin waiting for you. Together, you bested the trials of the Archface School, in which you need to trust each other for a brief moment right before having to face yourselves in combat. Colin, however, was the first to defeat his mirror, and used the opportunity to grab the tome and escape back to the material plane. Now, leaving the Archface School, you visited the rest of the locations that Amaran told you about. The first being a Druid's Grove, where you met a turtle man who gave you a bracelet that allowed you to sneak past the mire without detection. The second was a place in which you met the remnants of a once powerful Fae, who bestowed Ophio with the last of their power. With these gifts in tow, you managed to reach the center of the basin where the King of the Drowning Mire resides within his tree. And I believe we just walked in.
And now we're gonna beat his ass.
It is go time. Can I get confirmation that Matthew is here? See, he's not muted, but sometimes he's muted in a different way.
Matthew's here.
Oh, Matthew's eating garlic bread.
Yeah, it's garlic bread. Garlic bread day. I forgot. My apologies. In that case, Ophio goes last anyway. Gives him plenty of time in theory. Lambert, you were the first to act.
Wonderful. Well, I think we kind of burned through any other options we might have had. So, I'm going to probably immediately regret all my choices. Can't quite make it to him. I don't even have my sheet open. I am a dummy. But I do have options available to me, such as just saying, screw that, I have magic, and Misty step behind him, willingly fail the con save.
Nothing personnel.
I think it's all personal.
Mark off that spell slot. Wait, did I mark off the right spell slot? Hold up. Yeah, I did. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to proceed to... Oh, wait, no, I'll also make a wisdom save because I failed the con save, right?
Yeah, you still make a wisdom save. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, you're fine.
Yay! He hopefully will not be, because I'm going to swing at this man. Hackety hack.
21 does hit.
Very nice. And again...
I would describe it as
Nope.
fairly nice. 12 on a natural one is not enough to hit.
Oh,
Not a good turn to be Lambert. This guy is small and slippery, and
Annoying.
as you're going in for the swings, he just quickly darts across the water.
Cheeky little bastard.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that's my turn.
Ooh, him and the lair go together.
Oh, that's
That's
unfortunate.
interesting.
That's the way I like it.
Ugh,
Get
okay.
it all out of the way.
I especially love how we're
You know what? Why don't we start with this just to make you guys a little upset? I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Nah, I'm
Is
mad.
this against magic?
I'm upset.
I'm upset.
I would say it's against magic.
Can
yes.
I help someone?
Oh, I have advantage against.
You can't help me. I'm doomed to fail this saving throw, but that's okay.
Lambert has advantage.
I do. I do!
Hammer does have advantage.
Bay Boon. Big Boon.
Who
true.
succeeds and who fails?
Okay.
Is roll 20 slow for anyone else?
Roll 20's been acting
Not
up
for
like
me.
the last 2 weeks.
Seems to be fine to me, but
Sin and I may have failed.
okay. All right. Gwydion. You passed.
Oh, haha.
Oh no.
What?
The rest of you take 19 points of psychic damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So that's almost entirely temp HP.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
It's now the King of the Drowning Mire's turn.
Okay. That was alright.
Why did we take damage? What happened?
Okay, so essentially, out from the body of the King of the Drowning Mire erupts a series of ripples that scatter across the room, and as they begin to like wash over you, you feel this immense sense of despair, and like your mind cannot take it.
Okay.
You
The rest
assume
of
my
you.
character doesn't always feel despair.
That's, honestly. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do this. Lambert,
Yes.
not just throw dice around. Does a 17 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. Lucian,
Yes.
does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
All right, on you will take 17 points of bludgeoning damage,
Very well.
and you are grappled and restrained.
Very well.
And Sen, you're the next closest.
What's up?
23 hit you.
That's a hit.
That's going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and
What exactly is hitting me?
well, we're getting to that.
Okay.
What does it matter?
Yes.
Okay. So what's happening is he's taking these roots out from the inside of the water, spreading them out and beginning to smack you all with them, basically.
Okay. How does he like the feel of 2d6 lightning damage?
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, they are melee weapon attacks. Interesting. Yeah, he doesn't love it, that's for sure. The thing about that is, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Just give me. There we go. I'm feeling lucky. I'm not feeling lucky.
You are frightened.
Ah, jeez.
Indeed.
Hmm.
Very well. Lucian.
Lucian. Hmm.
You are grappled and restrained.
I'm grappled and restrained, unfortunately.
You can attempt to escape.
Yeah. I think that is my only choice. Yeah.
I wouldn't fault
Okay.
you for doing so.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna use my action to attempt to break this grapple.
Okay, I believe that would be an athletics check for you.
The 19.
A 19 does not do it.
Unfortunate. I will use my bonus action to dig deep and then end my turn.
Very well. Then you are frightened of the king. That means I think you have disadvantage on attacks against them.
Yeah, that
Disadvantage
moves
on
closer
like ability, and you can't move closer.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Yeah.
So that still doesn't affect spells though, correct? Since that's a DC.
Only if it's a spell attack.
Only
roll.
if it's a spell attack. If it's just a if it's against your spell save, it'll be the exact same.
Oh, cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Brilliant. Very good.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at the 2nd level on the King of the Drowning Mire.
Okay. Yeah. Wisdom save, right?
Correct.
Now the real question is, do I have Okay.
The real question: how many
Um,
dice does this guy roll?
That is going to, well, only one, but he rolled a 25.
Cool.
Mm.
So he takes half damage, so 17, that'd be like 9.
Yeah.
Alright. 9 points of damage. Very. Bonus action.
I'm going to inspire Lambert.
Lambert, you feel inspired.
That might help if I roll
Give me
something
second
other
for
than a
that
1.
10 HP.
Hey, that definitely helps.
Yeah.
Okay, at the
It ain't
end of
much.
your
It's
turn,
on the
Sen,
What?
I don't know.
What's up?
yeah, I think we'll do. Good.
I make the pizza.
Why not? We'll do this. How's that sound? Alright, so Lambert.
Yes, I am Lambert.
Does a 21 hit you?
No.
Damn. The king takes out his like staff, his little rod, and he comes in, and as he like swashes it through the water, it erupts out towards you. You dodge the effect, but out from behind you, you can hear some of the. Well, actually, no, you're too far away for that to really make any sense. But it felt like it would have been bad to be hit by that.
Good to know.
William.
How long is this pizza gonna take?
Yeah, Kale, you're not
Oh,
muted
can you
anymore,
hear that?
right?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
that, dude.
You've not been muted the entire time.
Well, Gwydion is not gonna try and force this guy to make a save. Instead, he's gonna pat Ophio on the back and say, go faster. I'm gonna cast haste on Ophio.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
And I'm
Gotta
gonna
go fast.
I'm gonna walk somewhere else. Oh, wait, is this difficult terrain?
No. It's just about knee high. It's not
All right.
quite enough.
That is turn.
Very well. At the end of your turn. How mean do I want to be? I don't mean that mean just yet. Here's what we'll do. We'll have a Mire Whip attack. I'll have a Mire Whip attack on Ophio. Does a 22 hit you?
Let's see, AC bonus is +2, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, that is
Hey.
going to be 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is all. Ophio, speak of the devil. Hello, it is your turn.
I mean, not quite the devil. He's gonna use his bonus action to turn into a large snake man.
Ooh.
Well, the Bible depicted the devil as a snake at one point.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay. Maybe a little
He's
bit the
fucking
devil.
gotcha.
While
Literally
I'm
saying.
in form of dread, I cannot be frightened.
That's pretty good.
And I have questions.
Yes.
There's wall-looking things around us.
Yes. So the section. So you are in the hollow of a tree. There is like almost like a higher like platform within that is like just wood basically from the tree. So yeah, those are like essentially like another floor, like a little platform.
How high up are they?
Just about like 10 or 15 feet. There is this one ramp over here that does lead up by foot if you don't wish to climb.
I'm currently hasted, is that right? So,
Yes.
what, double movement?
Yep.
Oh.
And you could even use the bonus that extra hasted action to dash, I believe.
Indeed.
Excellent.
Which
Okay.
is pretty neat.
Well, I don't feel like climbing necessarily, so there's 30 feet, 10 feet. When I get to the base of the thing, do I see anything different?
What do you mean? Like, how do
When
you
I get
mean?
to the base of the ramp, am I seeing anything up the ramp that was different from my perspective earlier?
No, there doesn't seem to be any like ads or anything.
Okay. Let's see, so that was there. I got another 20. Get there.
Okay.
It looks like it's just within my sight range. Great.
Brilliant. Even. Ooh, that's so good.
And then, so hasted action is what? Like, no spells.
Right. It's
Just
like
attack
one. It's one attack, a dash, or a dodge, or something. I think.
Gonna start lobbing some atlatl spears at the king.
All right, let's do this.
Here's the first one.
Ooh, that will hit.
Cool.
One right in the chest.
He needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, it's a 16.
I don't even know what this saves for that. That's 14. Yeah, he passes. I'm gonna make that a blinding, so shadow. So he needs to make a weather wisdom save.
Okay, how about a 29?
Wow. Okay. And let's see here. Do another throw.
Another hit. 10 more points of damage.
Followed by another throw.
13 will miss.
And then I'm going to use my hasted action to dodge.
Very good. You feel quite dodgy.
Yeah. Checks out.
I'll tell you what, at the end of your turn, he's going to turn around, point his rod at Lambert, and I need him to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, goody.
Sounds like a Thursday night for Lambert.
I feel
All
very
right, you feel your
confident.
body begin. You feel your body begin to tighten and freeze up, but you manage to push through it. You might be a little sore later, but otherwise you're fine.
I think I'm just used to that at this point.
It is your turn.
Okay. Somebody pray, and for the love of God, I hope someone hears. Going 1, 16.
16 is a miss.
Fucking Christ, okay. How about 24 then?
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit.
Alrighty.
24, not much I can do anything. Yeah, 28 will also not looking good so far for him.
Okay. You know what I should have done?
Very well.
I've not done just yet, because for a bonus action, I should have done this first. Let's go ahead and drop a hunter's mark on him. Oops. Apparently that just rolls it for fun. Guess one that was just going to post it.
Yeah. I don't know. That's huntery.
Okay.
That's kind of huntery.
I'm going to tag that, action surge, and we're going to try hitting him 3 more times.
Whoosh. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's do that.
That's
sounds-
a 30.
Ooh, fun.
That's with
24
hunter's marks, all that
points
damage
of
there. And a 2 for 22.
22 will also hit.
Gonna go 3 for 3 on the action surge. No, I cannot. Wait a minute, I'm inspired.
Cannot.
You are
Unfortunately.
inspired.
Do I want to burn the inspiration on this?
Yes.
Yes, I do. What is your inspiration die, if you'd be so kind, Nathan?
D10.
D10, you say?
Get it!
Oh,
Get it,
it's
Roll
Ooh,
2
that's
d10,
20.
take the highest. Not that it matters.
Oh,
It might matter.
Ooh la la.
It might matter. It might matter. Let's see what I roll. Oh,
Best practice. Okay, 21 hits.
Huh?
All right, 27 more points of damage. Yikes. Is that all for you?
Yeah, that's all. That's all I got at the moment.
All
So
right.
you ain't got nothing else up that sleeve?
I wish.
What about second action search?
Water begins to swirl around the King of the Drowning Mire, and it begins to coat his body slightly. And out from the mire over here, another one appears.
Child.
Oh, this got awkward.
Yeah. All right, it's now his turn. So I think we'll probably do some attacking.
Oh,
How's
goody.
that sound? First things first. Since we have Lucian grappled and restrained, he'll take that. With advantage, that is a 28.
Yeah.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
What if it was halved?
Then you'd take half, probably. And then
Okay.
you are moved 20 feet back.
Oh no.
Gwydion, does
Yeah?
a 21 hit you?
Yes. Even if I shielded, it would hit me.
Really? Okay.
I know. I'm shocked too.
You
I'm
take
only a wizard.
you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I have to make a con save.
Indeed.
We're good.
You are also grappled and restrained.
Okay, well, maybe I should have dodged that.
Let's see. And against Lambert,
Yes, I am.
does a 28 hit you?
Ooh. I don't know. Let's find out. Nope.
All right. You teleport to the other side. Let's see. Yeah, that ends the King of the Drowning Mire's turn.
Yeah. Man, I got a lot of options here. What if I
Oh.
broke 3?
Actually, that actually brings me to my next point of order. At the end of his turn, the roots around you no longer exist. They
Hell yeah, they're dead. I'm gonna cast haste on myself. And then I'm gonna go say hello. And then I'm gonna use my hasted action to punch him in the face, if you would.
please do.
Let's go ahead and make this a. Let's break his ankles, so he has to roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Well, before you do that, as you punch the king, he becomes water and dissipates.
Oh no, that's not good.
Relatable.
Help!
Interesting.
I could. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna spend a moxie point to use my bonus action to dash.
Which will put you there.
Yep. Hello.
Can't get
and
past
then-
you. You're walking on top of the water too, so you're like
Oh hell yeah!
there.
I'm there, and I end my turn.
Very
I got
well.
you, Gwydion.
Let's. At the end of, well, you know what? Here, Lucian.
Yes.
How about a 17 to hit?
That'll actually miss because of haste.
Damn. Very well. Sen.
It's Lucian for the first time.
I know, right?
So am I
Full
still just
campaign.
am I still just frightened?
Sorry, you stopped being frightened at the end of your last turn.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I'm
whoops,
gonna run
ignore
over
that.
Here. I'm gonna run over here. And I'm going to cast Shatter at the 4th level in
Okay.
an area that won't hit my friends, but it will
Yeah.
hit the Meyer King.
Yeah, I get you.
Wow.
It's a con save. That's a
my
16. That is a fail.
Wow.
27 points of damage. That's a lot. That hurt him pretty bad. He's looking a little rough. He didn't like that very much. Anything else for you?
Nothing's gonna hurt me because I hurt him.
No.
Oh my god, it's a Christmas miracle. After that, I'm going to inspire Lucian.
I love inspiration.
Lucian, you feel inspired. At the end of your turn, the King of the Drowning Mire is going to teleport behind you.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just becomes water, comes out right behind her.
Oh no. I'm in danger.
A little bit, yeah. Gwydion,
Okay.
you are grappled and restrained.
Yes. Let me look at spell. Damn it. Really? Okay. Well, Gwydion is not doesn't feel particularly unsafe right now. You know, he can still he's still holding onto his book and can still get out the incantations, and he'll just can I lob a fireball over here without hitting any of my friends? Oop. I can, just barely.
Just barely, huh?
Wait. Okay, yeah, fuck, just barely, wow.
Damn. Alright, 1 dexterity saving throw. That is a 24.
Take this, child. 11 points of fire damage.
11 points of fire damage. Very well. He takes it. He doesn't like it very much, but it did go through.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, we are going to make a Mire Whip attack on you, Gwydion.
Oh no.
That's a 25 hit.
Yes.
All right. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Don't need to save it for anything.
The roots that are held onto you pull suddenly and smack you up against the wall.
Oh.
Ophio, you have the high ground.
Yeah, and I'm feeling good that I'm not on the water anymore, because that seems sketch. So, gonna move like 20 feet over that way. And then I'm going to bring out the gem of brightness and expend a charge using my hasted action.
Yeah.
The
Use an object.
Fire
yeah.
King needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 15, or he will
Okay.
become blinded.
He just passes.
What is
Cool.
this shit?
Rat.
Bonus action, we're gonna dip. Wait a second. Where did that go?
Where did it come from?
Where did that go?
Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
As a bonus action, I'm going to enable the power of the Ember Prince
Very well. It is a free action to activate and a bonus action to use
My
the
God.
ability, and you can continue to use your bonus actions for the next minute to do so. Very
Yeah.
good.
So the arrow is now on fire,
Indeed.
and I'm gonna lob it at the Ember Prince.
Please, by all means. That hits.
Cool. So this is also gonna be a shadow.
It's gonna be a shadow. He has disadvantage. Alright. He rolled a 20.
Yeah, he passes.
Don't forget the extra 2d8 fire damage.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. So there's 2d fire damage. He does need to roll
9.
a wisdom saving throw because that's the first attack on him this turn, or
Right.
he's frightened.
Another 20.
I don't think he can actually fail that.
It's possible. If you want me to just tell you.
Anything's possible.
I mean, not
so
everything's possible.
Yeah.
We'll lob another atlatl dart at him. That's 2. 18
Yes.
to hit.
18 misses.
Good
He just
to
dodges
know.
out of the way.
And we got a third one coming his way. For
Oh, yeah.
5.
Nothing I can do about a 25.
Okay, that's a menacing, so he does need to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save as a 30. Ethan.
Whatever.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
He's a god.
He's an archfey.
Yeah.
Oh, I
More
forgot to
letters.
roll my temp HP.
Temp HP.
Okay, I'm done.
Very well. I used, I believe, only 2 of my legendary action.
Only 2.
Therefore, I will attempt to use another.
It's been 5 minutes and I haven't used the legendary action. Who am I anymore?
Yeah. He's gonna take his rod and he's gonna swipe it through the water and toward Sen.
Relatable.
Sen, I rolled pretty low. Does a 15 hit you?
You're a piece of shit.
That does not answer
Yes,
my
it
question.
hits.
Holy shit.
I have the AC of Kleenex. This is how I build characters.
Of Kleenex.
I mean, not wrong.
I like to live a little.
Do you?
Double digit HP gang.
You take 24 points of acid damage as the water splashes into you suddenly.
I'm sorry, what? 24?
24.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It could have been worse, but I rolled pretty okay. I'm okay with that. Lambert. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Why don't you have a turn now?
Hi,
It's your- I'll let you.
yeah, I appreciate having a turn. So, difficult terrain? Yes, no.
Nope. You can get right up next to him.
Hello, friend. And 1 for 28 and 22 damage.
Yeah, that'll do that.
And let's see if I can go
27, yeah.
3. Oh, 3 for 3.
Indeed. Yeah, all right. Very good.
It's a good day today.
Fairly, yeah. Anything else you would like to do?
Nah.
Okay. At the end, well, actually, at the beginning of the lair action's turn, the lair action will go. Funny how that works. So we're gonna do this. In between Lambert and Sen, suddenly erupts a root that drives upwards. I need both of you to make a dex save for me.
Oh, goody.
I'm feeling lucky.
Is this by chance a magical thing?
I would say in this case, it is physical.
Okay, just checking. Okay, I'm fine.
Okay, you are fine. Just wholesale. You passed. Unfortunately, Sen, you did not.
Even with lucky?
Huh?
Even with lucky?
Especially with Lucky.
18 does not pass. Sad.
You take 20 points of piercing damage.
Oof, that hurts.
You are restrained.
That hurts worse.
And like at the root, as it comes up, it like stabs you and like it catches you and then like takes a piece of your skin in between it. Like it like pierces through you. Lambert, you managed to dodge out of the way and are completely fine. Lucky. Oh yeah, perfect. It's the king's turn. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna have another attack on Gwydion. Wait, hold on. I think. Yeah. Fuck. Maybe I could get. Huh? All right, Lambert.
Yes.
The 25 hit.
You know what? It actually might. One moment. Yep, it hits.
Piece of shit!
Now remember, I think we did change that last week. We said after last session it would be a reaction or something. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I just haven't used my reaction.
Right. Yeah. I'm just letting you know because I did
Okay.
say it. I felt it was a little in passing, but I did remember. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Then we're gonna have one on Sen. It's a good thing I have advantage. 19.
That hits.
Oh, actually, Lambert, I forgot.
Hmm?
As a part of that, you were moved back 20 feet.
Ah, bastard.
Okay, Sen, not so bad. You only take 7 points of
I need to roll
bludgeoning
concept.
damage. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving
Okay.
throw. Okay, you are frightened until the end of your next turn.
So I literally had to roll a 20.
No.
19. Damn.
Ophio, you're next.
Next?
Say
What do
20
you mean next?
You're getting hit. He
By what?
reaches out a big old root from the mire and whips it out to smack you.
Ah,
27 to hit. Oh my god, let's not throw our dice.
yeah, that hit.
You can get rid of them if you want.
No. You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Huh.
He'll use his movement to like kind of just go over here a bit, we'll say. That seems
Since
like
I'm
a good.
since I'm grappled, do I go with him?
You're not grappled by him. You are grappled to the root that is in your
Okay.
space.
Michael, was that a root that he like threw at me from where he was standing, or did it come up from the water up towards me?
It came out from like where he was standing.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it happens like right underneath him and it like lashes out.
Okay.
Lucian.
All right. I am just gonna move up behind him.
Yeah, I don't think there was any avoiding that.
Then I'm just gonna unload on him. So start with our
Christ.
attack action. 26, and I need him to make me a strength saving throw.
Surprisingly, he failed. It's a 13.
Okay, he has been knocked prone.
Yeah, he has been knocked prone. You're not wrong.
Perfect. Then I'm gonna do it again. This time it's a critical hit.
You ain't wrong, brother.
Beat that ass.
Can't do anything with that. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'll just break his ankles again, for the extra damage.
That's fair. He's extra prone.
He
If
has
it makes
extra
you feel any
prone.
better.
Why didn't that roll the d6s? Okay, whatever. Fine. I'll do it myself. It takes that much damage. It's like
It's
10.
18.
Yeah, 18 damage. Very well. Bonus action.
Well, before you do that, allow me to do something.
I will allow it.
As you strike the king, he suddenly yells like he has not been in the last few times he's been hit.
Mhm.
And you watch as his body begins to shift around his shoulder, bursting out in flames that almost seem to form like a second face over there. At the same time, a pillar comes out from the mire, rises up.
Actual. Hell is
Ooh,
that
Once-
thing?
Once the flame dissipates from the king, you notice that the king himself looks slightly older, as if he was now an adolescent. You got to try harder than that, Maurice.
Okay. And I'm gonna give him 2 more with my bonus action.
Bonus action, yeah. You have advantage still.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. I will try harder than that. 24 and 22.
Oh yeah, they fucking hit.
Alright.
What the fuck?
We're rolling a lot of 1s on those d4s.
I mean, he's still
and
taking
then-
the damage.
Spend a moxie point to do another one, because why not? I can do that. 25
25 hits. Damn.
for another 13 damage.
Not bad, not bad. At
Wow.
the end of your turn, and I know this might be surprising.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what he'll actually do? Lucian.
Yes.
No, that's dumb. He should definitely.
He probably should.
Yeah, he'll teleport himself over here, and he is
Okay.
no longer prone.
Very well.
Sen, it is your turn. You can use an action to free yourself from the root.
Okay. What does it take to be able to snort magician's dust?
I would say it's the same as like use a potion, which we use as a bonus action.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna do some drugs.
All right, hold on real quick.
Before I die.
Yes, I believe you need to roll me a d10 to
Yes.
see which effects you actually get.
Come on. Give me something good. Give me something I don't already have. 6.
What does 6 do?
6 is a quicken spell.
Oh shit!
This is what I wanted!
Nice.
Quick, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That was lucky.
Now, you can't cast 2 spells in the same turn unless one's a cantrip, but it will allow you to free yourself, should you desire, or cast a cantrip and also whatever spell you want, in a literal sense.
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm?
You win B-boop for me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I be-booped. Yeah, so with Quicken Spell, you still have to cast like 1 cantrip and then 1 higher level spell. But it does free up your action to free yourself, which is nice. It's nice.
Okay.
Or you can cast a cantrip and then also cast a spell. It's whatever you want. I mean, you
think
are
I'm
being
gonna do-
pierced.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Well, his
Do
bonus
it.
action's already been used, though, right?
Bonus action, yeah, sniff.
It says I get 4 uses of this, correct? For 8 hours.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I don't know. Do you have the thing? I don't have the thing on me anymore.
That's what it says. I'm just...
Okay, well, if it says that, then obviously you're correct.
See, when I ask a question that you should have the answer to because you know everything, you just say, yes.
I definitely don't know everything. I wrote that.
The illusion of omnipotence must always be presented, Michael.
I feel like you and I disagree. Anyway, starting now, you can use your bonus action to cast spells, which is neat.
Cool. So I'm just going to use my action to cast Dissonant Whispers at the first level.
Do you have range? Damn. Yeah, alright.
Barely, yeah.
That's a 21.
Yeah, that's a save.
Yeah, it's 21. Alright, at the end of your turn, you are no longer frightened.
Cool. He still takes a little damage.
He does still take a little damage. That is true.
That's
First of his second phase. At the end of your turn, Lucian. Hey, Lucian.
Ask me.
Can you make me a charisma saving throw?
Ew.
I haven't had to make one of those yet. I have a 0. It's a 9.
You feel like the water flashes up around you, and you suddenly find yourself down here.
Huh. That's not good.
He is magically teleported. Gwydion,
Well,
you are no longer grappled or
what the fuck?
that happened at the end of his turn. He goes away.
6. Does this work? No. If I moved here, it would work. I'm just gonna mosey on over here. Kind of sick of people being in places where I don't want them to be. I'm gonna cast Scatter on Sin, Lucian, and myself.
Okay.
So Sin, go wherever you want, so you're not grappled. Lucian, I think I know where you want to be. Within 120 feet
Yeah,
of me.
you do.
And to
I
me
think you know
personally,
exactly
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
where-
That's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Lucian. Well. God, I'm mean.
Do whatever you will.
Do it a second
on.
time.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
No, I got some other ideas, man.
Pay me back for the Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's do something a little fun, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
This is something that doesn't really.
You heal us.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
That's fun.
I think it's very fun.
What the fuck? Alright, so suddenly, from out of the mire, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is 5 foot thick. Oh, it's 60 feet. I'm just stupid. A big old wall of thorns erects itself. Let's say just about right. Actually, fuck it. Hey, Sen, make me a dex save.
Okay.
Oh!
That's pretty good. You do pass. You do pass. So you only take half damage, which is good. So you take 18 points of piercing damage
Fuck me.
as the wall of thorns erects itself around you and you get scraped and cut. Piercing damage.
Okay.
Ophio. The wall itself is 10 feet tall and you're about 10 feet up. it's a little iffy. You have the movement to work your way around it either way. Should you desire. Oh, I guess you're grappled and restrained, aren't you?
Did that go away when the dude moved?
No, they grappled around you and like embedded themselves like there.
Okay, and what's grappling me?
Like vines and like roots.
Okay. And tell me about this pillar. What is this weird shit that just popped up there?
Seemingly made of wood. It has some sort of interior sort of mesh made out from various, almost like a twig-like consistently, as if like the wood in that section was grown like branches around in a sphere. You have perfect dark vision, I believe. Inside, you can like almost see kindling.
Yeah. Okay. Now with my hasted action, am I able to try to break out of the grapple?
I'd say yes.
Okay. Is that a check of any sort?
Yes. Acrobatics or athletics. I think for athletics, for you, you're an athletic person.
Yeah, we're gonna do some athletics to break out of that.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Huh. Okay. So, guess I'm stuck here. But I am going to cast, with my action, create bonfire inside
range of 60 feet, huh?
the thing.
All right.
What the fuck?
Okay. I think Matthew accidentally the puzzle.
I think
I
you
think
purposely the puzzle.
Once the
I think
flame
he
is lit,
purposely the puzzle.
the king
It's-
cries out in pain. Whatever you did to him, he didn't seem to like it very much.
You have relit the first flame.
Okay.
Thank you for
leaves
opening
me,
my eyes, Matthew.
leaves me with a bonus action, which I'm going to
Does.
use to light an arrow on fire, but...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
At the end of your turn,
I'm going to die soon.
nothing happens. Lambert.
Okay, pertinent question. Difficult terrain, impassable.
Okay, so it is a wall of thorns. You can walk through it, but it would take 10... for every 1 foot of movement through the wall, you have to spend 4 feet of movement.
Double
So-
difficult terrain.
Yeah, so it's like, to pass through it, you would need 25 feet of movement. So you actually could get to the other side, but you will also take damage if you do so.
Okay. Plan B.
So,
I have a fantastic plan B for this. Fuck that.
now you...
Can I see him, or at least see around him?
The wall blocks line of sight.
Does it block line of sight? Okay. In that case. Do.
I did have to check, for sure.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, that's also fair.
Now, sadly, I can only teleport 30 feet, which kind of makes that all but pointless at this point. So, instead, well, first off, get that spell slot back since I'm not going to spend it. And instead,
Get some ranged
Just
attacks
thankful.
going. Yeah.
Hunter's Mark, sadly, I don't think goes well with Firebolt, so I'm just going to Firebolt him. So
Does it not?
Does it? Hold up. I might be wrong. I don't think it does. I've never at least thought about it as doing such. Yeah, with a weapon attack.
Yeah, weapon attack.
Okay, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought I was assuming correctly. So, yeah, Firebolt, because fuck it, 3d10 is still 3d10 if it hits.
True.
Does 25 hit?
Ooh, that hits. Ooh, that hits. 19 points of fire damage. Pretty good roll there, I think.
And for my next trick, as my bonus action, which I still have, I feel better.
You do feel better.
I feel like I'm back at max, actually.
Well, gang, it's been nice knowing ya.
You're fine.
Layer's turn. You know what? How about everyone who's in the water make me a wisdom save?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Assholes.
Aha.
This is a magical effect?
Oh, yes.
Funny.
I am not a wise woman.
What if I failed miserably? Would you do that, huh?
Let's see. You all take 18 points of psychic damage.
I am unconscious.
That is not a good place to be unconscious.
Oh.
I got this.
I have exactly 18 HP.
Do you got this or do I got this? Because I can got this if you need me to got this.
I'm double checking real quick.
That's not good.
You probably have the better bet on this, honestly, because if that wall doesn't go down by the time it's my turn, I can't get her.
Okay, I will got this. You don't worry about it.
Okay,
cool.
Okay.
I can
So
got
now-
this.
Can you got this?
Oh
What
wait,
do
you're
you-
talking about healing spells. I was just gonna like take her out of the water.
You also
Oh,
can't see me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna-
see her.
Yeah, that's the big deal.
Literally, only Ophio knows I'm down.
How injured
I'm
is Sven
screwed.
right now?
She's unconscious in the wall of thorns, like inside of it.
Good to know.
This
We
feels
get-
biblical.
That's not good. So we're gonna have one attack. Let's say this one is on Lucian. Hey, this
Okay.
one's on Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I rolled low on you. A 14 to hit.
Did you say 14 to hit?
I did.
I didn't hear you again.
It's 14, yeah. 14.
Okay, it misses.
Damn! Alright. Lambert.
Yo.
Fucking son of a bitch. 15?
Nope.
Nice.
And let's just, just because I'm fucking mad, Lambert again.
Okay.
Better. 27?
Yep, can't avoid that.
Can't avoid it. It's going to be 15 points of piercing damage, and you are moved 20 feet. He throws you to the left. So you hit the wall.
Of thorns. Great.
Oh no.
So can you give me a dex save, please?
I can certainly attempt to. 15.
All right. You have failed the saving throw.
That's not good. I am
You
under the
take-
assumption that Ophio would have told me. Or us, rather.
You take 30 points of piercing damage from the thorns currently embedded inside of you. That's fun.
Okay, I gotta make a couple con saves. Let's see. First one's a pass. Second one, a pass. Okay. Hunter's luck's still up.
All right, Lucian, it is your turn.
Lucian. Am I correct to assume that Ophio would have called out that Sen is down currently?
Yeah, he would have called that out.
Okay. I am going to go and rescue Sen. So let's go ahead and move down to here.
Down to there, you say.
Down to there.
Uh,
Okay, I'm listening.
yeah, there's something he can do. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use Healing Word to bring Sen back up
All right, Sen,
from the ring.
you heal slightly.
8 hit points.
Oh, thank God.
It's not bad.
I still have 20 feet of movement, my hasted action, and my action for the turn. So I'm going to move up here. I'm going to use my hasted action to dash, and then I am going to punch him twice.
Yeah, that tracks. Hits and hits.
All right. 12 and 15 damage. Don't fuck with my friends, bitch.
12 and also 15. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action.
Okay.
Let me just pull up this spell real quick. So, give me a moment.
I'll give you a moment.
Let's just,
Let's see, is this wall of fire?
5.
I feel like I might know what this is.
I
You back the fuck up.
don't.
With that.
That's 6.
Is he going for me? He better not go for me.
7.
I'd be really unhappy if he hit me with that.
H.
Holy
Can I?
shit.
9.
No, you can't. You can't. Wait. Oh no.
10.
I thought they had to be
What?
contiguous.
I don't know what spell this is, so I got nothing.
All right. Out from the water, you suddenly, most of you at the very least,
Hello,
feel
Story
a sudden chill as the
Fuck,
water
son.
whips up into the air and scatters about. I need you all to make, except for Ophio, Dex saves, please.
Sen, I just picked
Does
him back
anyone-
up.
Does anyone?
Is anyone what?
I
Oh.
think I can help with this. Yeah, I can signal Shanty. Who wants a deck save?
Um,
I'm not gonna say
Lucy-
no, but I
Lucian's
think
the
I
only
roll.
one who hasn't
Yeah.
rolled yet.
And I can re-roll.
sure. If you would, I would accept it.
You know,
No, I
this-
have to do it before
Actually,
you
if,
roll.
if Lambert can reroll, you should give it to Lambert.
I
I
mean,
have to do it before you roll.
I can
Yeah,
re-roll though, because
if Lambert's
Indomitable.
gonna reroll, then you can use it. So
mean-
you should use it on Lambert.
I mean, I'm not guaranteed to even pass because
Yeah.
I
Cause yeah.
I can re-roll it, but I only got a 4 in deck save, so it's
Yeah,
not...
so I'm just gonna roll mine on
Looks like
my
you have
own
5 in Dex saves.
and get a 20 there.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna Indomitable and re-roll it.
Four.
Saving throw, use
Yeah.
reaction, spend bar concentration, give them advantage on the roll. Okay.
Yeah, because you're rolling your saving throw again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just making
Yeah.
sure it's okay through losing
Yeah.
before I do that.
Combo.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Like, please do.
Nope, still fucked.
Fuck.
Hey, Gwydion,
Yeah.
you pass.
I failed by 1.
Yes. Everyone except for Gwydion takes 45 points of cold damage.
Jesus.
Gwydion, you take 22 points of cold damage.
I take 11.
You take 11
Okay.
points of cold damage,
Hunter's mark is gone.
and your fists get pretty chilly.
And I fail
So-
that.
The insta-death rules. It's
Oh, hold on.
half your HP plus
Full
what you
HP.
currently have.
No, if you get knocked into negative your max HP, you're dead.
Like
You're
right
not
now,
instantly
you
dead.
would have to take 96 points of damage to die.
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay. Fine.
Well, I'm
okay,
not
don't
okay.
worry.
I'm unconscious.
You're not.
You
I-
are
I'm
unconscious.
You
Oh.
ask every time you go unconscious. You ask. So the way that insta death works is like this, right? You're like so like
The
so
only
like
one
I'm
that should
totally
be worried about instant deth is Ophio.
like I'm
alright?
totally dead here, right? For sure. I should start rolling a new character.
Look, I literally went
Basically,
down.
I might as well be dead.
I went down once as Kurdash in the entire campaign.
That's actually fair.
As a half orc as well.
Oh
that's such
no! Hey
bullshit.
Sen,
Right.
first off, I need you to make me a death save.
I know how these work.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Well, it's not 1.
This is
You're right.
bad.
It's infinitely better than 1.
Lambert, you know how I said I got this?
Yeah, I know.
At the end of your turn, you are within the wall of thorns.
Oh,
my
no.
Which is not a melee attack.
Another fail.
It is not a melee attack, but it is damage. You have 2 failures.
Oh, it's
Gwydion.
not looking good.
Oh, All right,
All right,
go.
let's do it.
Ah, fuck. Does he have legendary? Does he use legendary actions?
I think he just used one.
He definitely does use legendary actions.
I mean, I don't. Let me quintuple check my spells real quick. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
you
a healer.
don't.
Oops.
These
Yeah.
technically qualify as mythic actions.
Shut up.
I don't know what that means.
It means that he's in phase 2.
Ah, okay. This is bad.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Oh,
Right.
because I forgot to again.
10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. XM.
Do you got this?
50-50 chance.
Alright.
I mean, better than nothing.
It's in the night
Let's-
sky like shooting stars.
Let's see if
Let
we
me just
got
double
this.
check. Do I have potions? Oh fuck, I do. Well, okay, that makes it a little bit easier. I can reset.
Okay.
I can give Sen a greater healing potion.
That's pretty good.
44 plus 4. Okay. Not quite what I wanted to do, but since she was at 2 death saves, I couldn't take any chances.
Oh, thank you.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, don't got one.
No? Good Misty Step.
Nope, not. Wait, will I take damage right here from the Wall of Thorns?
It's a little iffy. I would probably say no.
I will remain here.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Lucian, if you could make me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I can do that. A 3.
Whoosh! Suddenly, in a splash of water, you are teleported once more.
Whoosh, indeed.
Ophio. Again, at the end of his last turn, you were no longer grappled and restrained. So,
excellent.
yeah.
I thought you were banishing Lucian, and
I wouldn't banish Lucian.
Banish,
It hasn't-
concentration plus legendary resistance. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm gonna move to get a better line of sight.
Yep, there he is. He's just fucking standing there like a big old doofus.
Big old bitch.
And I'm gonna throw some shit at him.
Yeah, the first one, again, is the one you're caught on fire last turn.
Correct. Yeah.
Ooh. And you get 2 of those this round, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good.
All right. So first lob.
First lob is a miss. But,
Thick.
yeah.
All right. Second lob.
Second lob is a miss.
Ah.
Shit.
Okay.
Third lob.
Whew.
There we go. That's a hit right there.
So it's the first hit of the round. He needs to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Yes. 23.
Yeah, sure. And then he's also gonna need to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Another 23, oddly enough.
Okay. Gonna
You want me to roll another one?
bonus action to get another one on fire.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna use my hasted action
There we
to
go.
throw another one.
By all means.
Huh. Nice. That's good. That's good.
What the fuck?
Yo,
That's
yeah,
good.
all right.
Okay,
Any
so-
effects? Still at disadvantage?
Yeah, it'll be another menacing, so it'll be at disadvantage.
At 20.
Yeah. This guy
Well,
got
the extra
wisdom.
damage is nice. And the 2d8.
Right. I need to roll that twice.
Okay.
Very well.
Okay, and we're gonna
Nice.
surge with some
Nice.
adrenaline, and we're gonna burst, and we're
Yeah.
gonna throw another one.
All right. It's a miss. Just
And
dodges out of
another
the
one.
way. Dodges out of the way.
And another one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yep, that's a hit.
And
that is a
I'm
hit.
hasted, so I'm gonna go back over here.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm hoping the wall of thorns gives me a little bit of cover. I don't know.
It does. You can't really see him from behind the wall of thorns, so he can't see you. That's just, I don't know.
Wait.
probably-
The science.
So,
Lambert,
I'm done now.
you're inside of a wall of thorns. Do not worry too badly. It'll only take like 25 feet of movement to get out.
I mean, now that I'm in it, can I literally not see anything around me?
You know what? You probably could see if you're in it.
Okay.
You
That's what I'm-
probably see from within thorns. I believe that.
Want to make sure so I can, not be in the thorns as I attempt to.
As long as you don't end your turn there, you'll probably be fine.
Okay,
Or like re-enter. If you
Yeah, I-
re-enter, it'll probably also be bad.
Imagine ending your turn here for the last 3 times.
can you imagine?
Yeah, I'm,
Uh,
Wait until phase
Yeah.
3.
no, I'm not.
What?
I don't want to be there anymore.
you
Oh.
better fucking not, Michael.
I'm just gonna not be there anymore. I'm assuming I can see here, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Cool. Hello, Captain Asshole. That is making my life hell suddenly. I don't like you.
Yep, that's me. That's
Yeah.
What number?
Let's
That's
see
me.
what happens.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No.
Ooh!
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, one hit.
Oh
Okay.
gosh, 14 hits. The other 2 straight up misses.
All right.
I've chosen my grave.
I hope not.
Let's see. Suddenly, he is slightly covered in water, and out from behind these guys, a duplicate is formed. It is the king's turn. So- Gosh, I'm not gonna be mean. I could, but I won't.
I kill Sen.
I could. Legitimately, there's nothing he could do. I could just murder him right now. Gwydion, we're gonna start with you. That's a natural fucking 20.
Oh my god.
Thanks,
Anyway.
buddy.
Ah.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
okay.
Automatically misses you, huh? Well, how about we just do it again? 25 to hit.
Okay,
So
well.
I'm gonna hit you instead. Let's do 10 points of piercing damage, and he's gonna throw you into the fucking wall. I need to do a
Oof.
dex save.
I still fail that.
Oh yeah, you do still fail that. Let's roll up some damage for that. That's
One dice is suitable.
Yeah, I agree.
No, we don't need to roll more than one dice.
D100.
It could be really good or bad. Technically couldn't kill me though.
you take 37 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Okay, time to roll. Concentration. 37, 36. What's that? Is it 18?
Do you have?
I have Warcaster, yeah.
He has Warcaster.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
One of the best feats.
Beat X!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah!
Okay,
Elroy taught me that one.
Lucian.
Lucian. Okay,
Only an
it was-
18, but that hits you because you're a fucking nerd.
that does hit me. You are correct.
16 points of piercing. I guess that gets reduced to 8. I guess.
It
if you
does
have
get
that
reduced
on.
to 8.
I do need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I'll make a wisdom save. That's a 9.
You are frightened of him,
Very well.
Shit.
and it is your turn.
I'm going to use my action to no longer be frightened.
That's
Oh,
perfectly fair, and you still have your hasted action, so
Yes, I do.
you can still give him a good old wallop.
I'm gonna punch him straight in his stupid little face.
And indeed you do. It turns out this is the correct one.
All right, very good. Not a crit, unfortunately, but it does deal 9 damage.
You know what? Well, much like
you know what,
last
Mikey?
time, as you strike him that one time, his body once more begins to spit off flames. This time, a full head and arm erupt from his side, trying to push itself out, only to be reabsorbed into the king's form. And also, like the last time, a pillar rises.
There's the puzzle. I found it.
Now, the king himself looks to be a full-grown adult.
Okay.
I will not let you win.
Now, real quick, what if he fell the fuck over?
Okay.
Strength save, please.
Strength save. It's a 9, so he'll just
All right.
pass.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna do it twice more.
Okay.
15. Yeah. But we will do it again.
Miss.
Ah, that's not good. That's very not good.
He won't let you win. He's dodging out of the way now. He means
He
business.
will not let me win. Very well. That will be the end of my turn.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh gosh.
At the end of your turn.
Uh-huh.
So do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad news.
Oh boy. This gonna hurt.
Okay.
The hell's the good news then?
What is the good news?
Well,
It's the good news that you won't be outright dead from it, which isn't exactly consoling.
Yeah, that's true.
well, the good news is Sin probably won't die, nor will Gwydion.
Okay.
That's good news.
Come
Good
on.
news.
Come on, it's my birthday. Don't do this to me. I'm the birthday boy. Come on.
Oh, it's Gwydion's birthday?
The
No.
water at the front of the tree
It's not your birthday, is
rises
it?
up 300 feet into the sky.
Is it January already?
The wall of thorns is dissipated.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's good news.
Well,
No, let's stop there. Break time?
from the front end, a tsunami pushes its
Okay.
way forward. So let's just draw out, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't quite reach. Hold on. Can't quite reach.
Quack,
Can't
quack,
quite reach.
quack.
It's impossible.
So like anyone in there.
Fuck you.
Oh, thank
Only
God.
most of us.
All of you need to make me a strength saving throw.
It would be the thing I'm good at.
Can it be
Gwydion.
intelligence?
Gwydion,
That was
I'm
pretty
doing
bad.
a
No.
shanty.
Pretty
It
bad.
cannot.
Shanty you.
Do not
I-
shanty me.
it-
It will not matter.
I did not roll good.
Okay, I won't shanty him.
It's
Wow, we
Oh,
rolled
no.
pretty bad. Okay.
it's
Let's
fucked.
see here. I'm gonna use.
I could use a
Where
wish
is
right
that
now.
ability? Where is that?
Wish right now.
Okay, I got you. I got all of you.
Abominable. How long have you been saving that?
Hey!
So long.
Nice.
Okay, so again, you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad
Give me
news.
the bad news.
Okay,
You
the
never gave
bad
us the good news from last time.
the good news is you won't die. The wall
Okay.
of thorns. is
Immediately.
gone.
We won't immediately die.
You won't
What's that
immediately
dice?
die.
What's that dice?
Oh, just about 60-10. It's fine.
Oh, I'm still going down.
He could roll all ones.
I did
Get
not.
real.
I did
Get
not.
real lucky. I just want to turn.
So first things first, you all of you except for Ophio take 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
I take 15.
Ophio, you also take 15.
I'm going to use my
fine.
reaction to
That's not
activate.
it. That's not all. Actually,
I'm going to use my reaction to activate Bloodied but Unbowed and regain all of my Moxie and 16 temporary hit points.
that is
Good
fine. So here's the real problem.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything else is the problem.
I'm waiting. I'm listening.
So we take another damage, correct?
Not yet. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah. All right. Nothing happens just yet, but it's coming, brother.
Okay.
That was at the end of your turn. Sen.
Yes.
I need you to make me a death save, please. That's a failure.
Please stop rolling low on those.
Gwydion, if you could make me a death save, please.
That's my favorite kind of save.
It's the one that you are. That's a success. Ophio, you are currently inside of a massive wall of water. So you're technically swimming, but use a piercing weapon, so it doesn't really matter to you presently.
I'm gonna exit the wall of water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You can do that. He will likely still be within range.
And then, let's see. Gwydion's I can't move actually. Gwydion's unconscious. Haste is stunned.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh
fuck.
no!
I got this.
Holy shit!
I got this.
There's no way you lose haste. I'm not gonna fail a concentration check.
I will fall
I can-
unconscious. Technically, that's not
Hold
me
on.
failing the
I
concentration
need
check.
to look this up.
I could have lost it a lot earlier.
Shit. Fuck.
Can't
This is
move
not
or
good.
take actions. Yeah. Okay.
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 Now, so this is a weirdly specific thing, okay?
Yeah.
So when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until its next
Mhm.
turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna
Oh no.
regrow some hit points.
Might help.
Oh
What is
god.
it? 1d10 plus fighter. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
Oh, you're done. Buddy.
Lambert,
Okay.
Lambert, please.
Important note. This is just water, right? I can see through this. I can see everybody in this, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Hey, everybody. You're alive.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
Thank Yahweh.
Yeah. Let's do that. That's good. I like that.
Discharge.
brother.
2 charges of that. And that was a bonus action. I'm going to try to hit the nerd. Swing number 1. 26 for a lot. That's not actually him, is it?
He vanishes. Yeah.
Motherfucking
Yeah.
warbags. God damn it, son of a bitch.
Ah, fuck. I think we need to do the thing
Yeah,
on that one.
I was debating about doing that, but I wasn't sure if I had the real one or if you had the real one. And if I could
Yeah.
do damage, because I hit like a truck, I wanted to make sure I did some damage. So
You do hit like a truck.
I do
That's
hit
fair.
like a fucking truck. So I'm gonna go over to this freaking thing and get ready to smash it with something, I guess. Burn it.
Oh, buddy.
Fuck.
You can still hit it. I don't know if it would do anything.
I don't think it would unless I had like fire imbued. Actually, you know,
Hey, Lambert.
Eh?
Make me a dex save, brother.
Oh my god.
I immediately regret all my choices.
Would you like?
That's a
Would
6.
you like a buff?
Wait, is this a magical effect?
Sure.
Okay, now I would like the buff.
Well, it gives you advantage.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
already.
yeah. it
Yeah,
gives
I
you
have advantage. 18 though, so like.
All right. Okay. I rolled. You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Another one of those spikes appears.
Neat.
Right
Okay.
about there. I rolled pretty much as low as I could, almost. So,
This guy's a fucking prick.
you want to know some really bad news?
Uh-huh.
I could do
What,
that.
Michael?
The second wave.
Second wave.
Cast tidal wave again.
The wave travels 50 feet.
Wait, what?
and
Yeah.
takes all of you with it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still stuck in here.
And I need you all this time to make me strength saving throws.
Oh boy.
Hello? Hello?
Very well.
Is this the magical effect?
Yes, it is absolutely a magical
I
effect.
really need to start asking that question more often. Okay, that's a 30. I'm happy.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Holy
no,
shit!
good save.
Look at that. Gwydion, what are you doing over there?
I just
You like
need one-
multiply yours together to get one of ours?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Take all
What
my
happened?
strength.
Oh, good. The tsunami moved. Can you make me a strength save, please?
Strength?
Yes.
Hmm. Oh,
What the
What the
Holy
fuck is
shit!
happening?
What club are you all in?
What the fuck?
Apparently, the fuck this. We're strong
Gwydion,
boys
what
now.
are you doing?
Do you
What
even
are you doing,
lift?
Gwydion?
I dropped
well-
out of swim team.
Hey, Gwydion!
Yeah.
Gwydion, you take 30 points of damage. Everyone else takes 15.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, I am.
What
You know
else?
what?
I am still standing.
You know what's crazier? I'm unconscious again.
No.
Stop falling unconscious, damn it.
I
Okay.
just want to turn.
And that's at the start of his turn.
Having a bad time.
Fucking slot wagon, we're gonna die.
Oh no. He's
Putter
gonna
out
move
for
a little
misery.
closer to you. You're a little too far away for him. You're a little too far away for him.
Yeah,
Lucian,
yeah.
this is a 25.
It'll hit.
Yeah,
Is this a melee attack?
it is, technically.
Go ahead and roll damage. I'll allow it.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning,
Okay.
reduced to 6.
Now, what if I did not take any actual at all?
Then you know.
No damage, thank you.
Very well. This actually works fairly well with what he was going to do. He pulls you in closer.
Okay.
You reduce it to 0. Please.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Yeah, punch him. Yeah, punch him
Yeah,
in the face,
Yeah.
please,
in the face.
please.
No,
Oh no!
No.
You're not gonna punch him in the face.
I decided not to, sorry.
He's gonna try to hit Ophia. That's a natural 1.
Miss.
22. 22 miss.
No, that hits.
Okay. Shit. 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me
It's so cool.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I need to make like concentration check. It doesn't actually matter for the bonfire. If this thing was flammable, it's just on fire.
Yeah, it. Let me just tell you, it doesn't matter.
Sorry, I need to make a what?
A wisdom save.
Is this a magical effect?
Yes, it is.
Oof.
You are frightened of the King of the Drowning Mire.
I cannot be frightened.
Then you are not frightened by the King of the Drowning Mire.
Oh, fancy that.
Lucian, it is your turn. For the love of God.
Bitch.
Save us.
Motherfucker.
For the love of God.
Yeah,
Alright,
those healing words?
Save me and I can save everyone else.
here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
go ahead, I'm gonna move
my God.
up to Sen. I'm gonna use my hasted action to deliver healing potion. Unfortunately, I don't have a greater healing, but you can have...
My mouth tastes like blood and potions at this point.
You
I
swim
can't
into the
really-
water. Swim into the water and you heal 10. That's pretty good. If only there wasn't a tsunami happening.
That'd be nice.
It'll keep him alive for a little while longer. I'm
It's
gonna tell you
true.
that much.
It's just true.
Let me think about. Let me think. Sen goes next. Gwydion goes. They can get out of the water.
Uh-huh.
Lambert can get. He has 1 HP. He can get out of the water.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, he's actually
so-
grappled and can't. He's grappled and restrained.
Can he? Does he have Misty Step right now?
You
I can't help
probably-
him. I can't help him.
Yeah, you can't help him. You can't help him.
Okay. I'm going back in.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's deliver some beat down. Let's beat
Now,
down Michael.
are you still hasted?
Yes.
You could have used your. Did you use your hasted action to do the
Yeah.
potion? Okay,
Yeah.
then we're
are you
good.
still
We're on the same page.
hasted? Jesus.
Wait a minute. How much damage did I
could have
take from the
haste
wave
in a
just
bottle.
now? I forgot to roll that. That matters now. Sorry.
Yeah, roll
I
a
took-
con save.
Oh, I took. Okay, so it's DC.
Oh, you
10.
took like 7. Like,
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right. Anyways, beatdown time.
Yes. Okay. That's a miss. That's a hit. It's a hit.
Okay. Can he fall over for me, please?
It really depends.
Strength saving throw.
Okay. No, fuck, shit. That's not how that works. Roll damage for me. Roll damage for
I will roll damage.
me, please. It matters.
17.
It doesn't matter. Shit.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine though. He takes 17 points of damage.
Okay. And
Okay.
strength saving throw.
Yeah, strength save. That is fucking. That's a 19. Brent.
19. He does pass, unfortunately.
It is
How's he
unfortunate.
looking right now?
Pretty rough, but you have a feeling it does. They just keep punching.
Like he doesn't look like I could finish him off right now, does he?
No, but
No,
he seems to be
okay.
concentrating on something.
He seems to be concentrating. Shit, I forgot that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, we'll give him 2 more. Uno,
Hits.
dos.
Oh my god, yes, both.
First one for 9.
Okay,
Second
9.
one for 13.
13. He just has to roll. Oh my god, he passes both.
Alright, and spend 1 more moxie point to do 1 more, because both of those hit. 18.
Okay, that does miss.
Oh, it
Unfortunate.
misses. Unfortunate. Okay.
At
Alright,
at the end of your turn,
very well.
damn the wording on that spell, man. Here's what he's gonna do. He is just gonna. What he could do.
Kill us all? Because he's doing a great job of that so far.
Thus far, man. You know what? It's been a while since he's made a Meyer Whip. What's Meyer Whip, Lucian?
Okay.
It's 27.
I will hit. Now,
Uh,
what if I reduce the damage?
Well, you take 16. Oh, I guess. Fuck, I should have thought about that. It's fine.
I will take no damage.
Yeah, I don't think you could have taken any damage. Oops.
And I will punch him in the face.
Well, you still got hit by the attack, so you are still grappled and restrained.
That's
fine.
But at the very least, you do manage to punch him. Lucian,
Yes.
when you hit him, it clocks him in a pretty decent spot. He drops concentration, and the water
Oh, thank
fuck.
collapses back into its normal place.
That saves my turn.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Sen, good morning.
Oh my god, I feel so alive. I'm gonna yell at Gwydion, who's right next to me. It might be a prudent time to use those water vials we have.
You look over to Gwydion. He's just fucking unconscious. Just he's
Use the
fucking
magical
out.
vial in your pocket.
Gwydion!
He's just drooling.
I could get back a 1 or 4th level spell slot. Oh my god.
So, yeah, I'm
It's
just
true.
gonna run over here a little bit. Let me just double check. Cool. I'm going to mass healing word at 6th level.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's good. God damn.
Hey, that ain't bad.
17. Yeah, that's good.
That's to everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yep, everyone's in range.
Okay.
After that, I am going to... Actually, you know what? Where was I? I was right here. So 5, 10, 5:30. I ran my full movement.
Damn.
I'm going to pull out my crossbow, and I'm just gonna shoot her. Him.
Alright.
Do it. It misses.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Fuck.
It would have been great.
That was a
Yeah.
lot.
That's okay, that's okay.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's gonna punch you with a root.
That's fine.
It's a nat fucking 20.
Oh no.
Ugh. It's not fine.
You
Wait,
take
do you have a lucky?
No, I've used it all.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
you take 25 points of damage.
I have 2 left!
Oh, thank
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm so glad I rolled max on that
I'm
potion.
still kicking.
Gwydion.
Yep. Gwydion's gonna crawl his way towards Lambert. Just grab him by the ankle. Because I'm gonna cast Dimension Door on me and Lambert.
Oh, shit.
Fuck yes!
To get us towards him.
Hi, how you
Good
doing?
idea.
I'm here now.
And I'm gonna stand up for the rest of my movement.
Alright.
That's beautiful.
Very good.
At the end of your turn, he's gonna... You know what he could do?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Oh, fuck. Okay. A vine appears out from the mire and reaches out towards Ophio. If you could please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Is this magic?
It is. You are pulled 20 feet directly
Okay.
toward what? Please?
What?
What?
The grasping vine. From the fall, you take 11 points. No, sorry.
Oh.
6 points. 6 points. I rolled twice for no reason. Just literally. I was like, obviously I'm rolling 2 of these. What else would I do? Ophio, it's your turn.
Am I grappled right now?
It does not appear so.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up. Turn
That seems reasonable.
my back kinda to the drowning king.
That's just rude.
Disrespectful as fuck.
And I'm gonna cast bonfire into the secondary.
Okay. We're puzzling.
Another flame lit. The king cries in pain, falling to one knee for a moment with a look of malice and anger in his eyes. Close. You
But
feel
no
like that
cigar.
fucking hurt.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
If I know
yep.
anything about boss fights, he's got one more.
I'm gonna
I don't know
use
what would make you think that.
my bonus action to cast. What's the distance here? Yep. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat,
Just fair.
and I'm gonna yell out, "Fuck you guys! I'm out of here!" And
You
What?
son of a bitch!
You can't be serious.
I was gonna do
No.
the same thing.
You can't be serious.
You know what?
You were
At the end of your fucking turn, Ophio,
So,
Oh no.
he's gonna use a legendary action. Okay. Let's do this one. Can you make me a strength saving throw, please, Ophio?
what? Is this a magical effect?
It is.
God damn.
You that's a failure. You thought one of those little vines was bad. Now there's a whole fucking bunch of them, dude. You are grappled and restrained. Oh, you are just restrained. You are not grappled. You're restrained within the entangling vines.
And you wanted
Cool.
to run.
He's just gonna be out of here next turn.
Lambert.
We all heard you say that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I yelled it super fucking loud.
Fuck you guys, I'm out.
I'm debating now. Do I want to include Ophio in this next healing word?
What?
Well, I'll give you some advice. This guy's fucking kicking your ass.
That's a
He
fair
did
point.
cost- He did absorb a legendary action for us.
You know,
That's
I
true.
did. That
was
was the
very
entire
noble.
point of it. It was a bluff.
Yeah.
No, guys, I
Uh-huh.
promise. It was a bluff. Please don't.
Uh-huh.
Babe, I promise that was just a bluff.
Well, that's right. Our freaking Eldritch Knight can also heal because bullshit sword. Yeah, everybody gets this. Everybody gets
Bullshit
this.
sword. Thank you for the bullshit, Lambert.
You're quite welcome. Not a lot.
Bullshit!
6 is still 6 higher than what you did just have.
Love
Yeah.
bullshit.
And then
Bullshit.
I'm in
right.
range. I'm in range.
you are in range. And then,
And I get it too, yeah.
yeah, you get it too. I'm not gonna be that
Yeah,
dickbag. Mister, I'm gonna run away from a very lethal combat. Jesus. I'm gonna swing at this man 3 times, because fuck it.
Okay.
24,
Oh.
18, and 15. Goddamn. But still, 20
Well, he does have to roll, well,
Okay, bye.
Ophio's free. I need everyone to roll me wisdom saves, please.
I'm
Ooh.
so wise.
Is
Finally,
this
Yeah,
a
something
magical
I'm
effect?
good at.
Oh,
It is a
magical
spell.
effect. God damn it.
Was a magical effect.
Oh, it's a fucking 17.
Yeah, natural 1. Look at us go.
Remember, Lambert, you have advantage.
Lambert, you do have advantage.
I rolled the 17 before and then a 9.
Okay, right.
Oh.
Okay. Gwydion pass.
Always roll advantage. I don't know why I turned that off.
You all take, except for Gwydion, 20 points of psychic damage.
Very well.
Still standing, somehow.
You say 20?
I did.
I'm unconscious again.
I
Oh
am.
my
Damn
god.
it.
Fucking.
Just stay down!
We're getting real close to brain death here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay, first attack on Ophio.
What?
Natural 20!
That's what you
More-
get.
Sen has more drug cells in her body than red
Take
blood
17
cells.
points of
Damn.
damage.
Fuck.
And are pulled 20 feet in.
Ophio is prone.
Oh,
Is
this
Ophio
is
still-
embarrassing.
I think that means he's unconscious, doesn't it, Matthew?
It sure does.
One on Lucian.
Yep.
Take 20.
Hit.
You take 15, reduced to 7.
Very well. I will roll Constitution saving throw.
What's the point of you giving me spice if I can't use it properly?
I'm sorry.
I do succeed on that, of course.
You continue to be grappled and restrained.
Very well.
And one on Gwydion. 27?
God damn it. Yeah.
Sorry. 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make me a wisdom save.
think I'm not concentrating on anything anymore. Is this against a magical effect?
Oh, you know it.
Yay. I pass. Or I got a 23, I don't know if I pass. Anything could happen.
Alright. 15? Or, yes, you have advantage, 23. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You would be frightened, but, like, no, this guy ain't scary. I can totally do this.
I'm non-mechanically frightened.
Yeah, you're just normal frightened. Lucian.
Okay, well, you got it. Got some big problems. This is not good.
Yeah.
I think I can still take another hit, so I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to healing word, my last healing word, onto Sen.
Gosh.
Stay up, god damn it.
I think Sen's gonna forget how to do math after this fight.
If you do the rule, the optional rule where you get a level of exhaustion every time you go down, Sen's like fucking having a stroke.
Oh god, Sen's like, oh,
She's literally died from exhaustion with that rule.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of that rule.
I'm not. In this specific instance.
Alright, I can't do that right now, but soon.
So I get 6. Thanks.
You get 6, and I'm gonna start punching at disadvantage. Let's go.
oh, love of God, murder this man.
17. Miss.
Miss.
26.
Hits.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
Hasted action.
Okay. Hits.
Nope, I'm restrained,
15.
unfortunately.
Oh no, does not hit.
Does not hit. I end my turn. Draw your last pathetic weed, King of the Drowning Mire.
Alright, here's what's happening.
Oh, what was that?
Well, something's happening.
Going to the GM layer real quick. Ah, fuck. God,
I really hope I can take another hit.
God, this is big.
I don't like that phrasing on so many levels.
What?
Phrasing.
Huh?
It's pretty big, unfortunately.
Fuck, I can't even, like...
Look like we're about to be in a 3-fingered talon
Yeah.
here in a moment.
If Sen doesn't survive this
Like,
hit,
it's just gonna squish us, right?
Yeah, I
may
have
be
6
fucked.
HP.
You guys have HP?
Yeah, a whole 4 of it.
Double digits
Right.
club, rise up.
That seems good.
Oh, this is horrifying and scary.
The water begins to swirl and rise up into 5-foot deep, a 5-foot deep whirlpool. This area is difficult terrain. And Sen, at the start of your turn, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Fuck.
I swear to
Fuck.
God.
God damn it.
I don't have, like...
you can do this, Sen. I believe in you.
Simply
I'm
pass. Simply roll good.
I'm just double checking my abilities. Also, roll 20s have an issue, so it's just not cooperating. Yeah, I just like can't even access my character sheet.
You might have to reset or refresh.
I already did that.
Okay.
Fuck, I just don't have anything.
Roll and pray, because I think that's what we're down to at this point. That is the exact opposite of what you needed.
Okay. This may not be good.
You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage from the water
Cool.
and are pulled 10 feet in.
Okay.
At the end of your... No. Yeah. Yeah. So you go unconscious on your turn? That's weird.
I mean,
He doesn't make a death save. That's what
Yeah.
you're wondering.
Yeah. At the end of your turn, he is going to try to attack Lucian.
Yeah.
It's a 23.
That'll hit.
You take 14 reduced to 7.
Okay. Con save. Okay, that barely passes.
Gwydion, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, why even bother?
Because it's funny.
Oh no, you could have passed. Yeah, I mean, you're unconscious, but since it's... In case you're curious, it's 18 points of damage.
I pull towards the center.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Ophio, at the start of your turn, you are pulled towards the center,
Uh-huh.
and you fail a death save.
Okay.
Also, on your turn, I need you to roll me a death save.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
This is the moment.
20?
Just roll a 1.
Don't do that.
Oh!
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to attack Lucian.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking hit. Rolled a natural
Yeah.
19.
Yep.
You take 10 reduced to 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Constitution saving throw.
I am zoomed all the way in on this fucking map.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Lambert, at the beginning of your turn, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Yep,
I hope this is a
yep,
save or nothing.
yep. If it is, I'm boned.
Well,
I'm almost certain I'm unconscious.
Saves
Yeah.
like 19 or 20. Yeah. DC at least.
Well,
15, 18 points of damage.
yep, unconscious.
I mean, he'll create a duplicate, sure, why not?
fuck.
Now, at the start of his turn, he doesn't get to choose if he's the duplicate or not. It's a random chance. He will use a legendary action to pass his saving throw. Lucian.
Very well.
You gotta be
That
fucking
is
kidding me, man.
unfortunately a failure. What is the damage?
That's good holy shit, trust me.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, reduced to 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Sliver of health?
I didn't roll above a 3, I swear.
Pass. Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh, you were hasted! This shit!
Mm-hmm.
Punch him!
Fucking kill this
Okay.
man, dude.
How does he look right now?
He's looking rough. He's
Looking rough.
wobbly.
Wobbly. Okay, well, let's see if it's this one. I can walk on water, so is it difficult terrain for me?
It's difficult terrain because of the spell, not because of the water.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. You also have the swim
Alright.
speed, so like...
Yeah. I do have a swim speed as well, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna punch again. Okay. Okay.
Once more, you strike him.
Fuck.
His body almost bursts in two, the flames now forming, half a body trying hard to escape this form. Another pillar arises.
Piss!
Once the flames dissipate, the king becomes middle-aged, almost battle-wizened. No. No.
I move to Ophio, and I use my hasted action to deliver a healing potion.
The traitor?
Why to Ophio?
Why to Ophio? Seriously.
We need to do.
Well, what's Ophio been doing?
Trying to run.
Yeah. I mean,
This is up to Ophio, Matthew.
I gotta make some rolls behind the scenes here.
I move back,
Oh no!
and I'm gonna use my bonus action. I mean, this has to be lit on fire before he'll die.
I'm assuming.
That's just true.
Oh, you know what? He needs to... Well, if it makes you feel any better... It's pretty easy to break his concentration.
Shit, well,
Thank
fuck him.
God.
Bonus action,
Does help.
brace up. 18 temporary hit points.
Okay. Sen.
Oh, I should have given it to Lambert. He also has fire. Oops.
I have fire.
You should have given it to me.
fire.
You could have
Also,
given it to
Ophio's
Sen, you
first.
could have picked up all
Well,
of
it's
them.
up to Ophio now.
I
He
could have
tried to
picked
run
up-
away.
I got everybody.
So, well,
It's
He
fine.
knows, he knows what
One-
Lucian expects of him now.
One death
Okay,
save,
I have-
please.
I've one success.
God.
It's all down to Ophio.
Gwydion.
ah,
Ophio. You come out of consciousness relatively
You
dry.
know what you need to do.
Everyone around you is unconscious except for Lucian, barely hanging on. The last pillar on the southeastern side. What do you do?
I'm gonna stand up.
Get on your feet.
I see Gwydion's down on the ground, pretty close next to me.
fuck
Mhm.
off.
I kill Gwydion.
I would like to vor Gwydion, please.
I'm gonna. Yep. I'm going to cast Create Bonfire in the last one.
With the last flame lit, the king erupts into a cry of pain as his entire body bursts into flame at once. The flames brighten slowly, gathering around him before pulsing out in a wave that travels from him and out into the mire at large. You watch the waters of the mire be replaced with autumn-colored grass, and the glowing water up above your heads become a raging ball of fire. The drowning mire once more gives way to the Ember Pine Forest.
So bright.
Oh,
Wait a minute. This ain't no forest.
And where the king once stood now stands a tall and regal figure, wreathed in flames as if they were noble attire, to the extent that you can make out the individual layers within the flickering flames. He wears a crown atop his head, just above his kind and wizened eyes. Here, my friends. You'll cast Mass Healing Word. You all get back 7 HP.
Lit.
Oh good God, why is everything on fucking fire now?
You come to
We-
consciousness.
We're successful.
And you come to consciousness with the man smiling at you. You have done well to rid this land of the presence of the mire. Please, may I know your names?
Lucian de Mort.
Gwydion. Ellison.
I'm Sen.
I think my name was Lambert, I'm not so sure anymore, but I think that's it.
And I am Ophio Kuakula.
Thank you all. I am the Ember Prince. This is my domain. The king of the Drowning Mire, whom you just rid this place of, was an unseelie presence within myself I had long locked away until a moment of weakness. But with your help, he had a moment of his own, and I was able to take back control. No, I cannot thank you enough. But that does not mean I cannot thank you. Please, take these gifts as an offering. In from the outside of the hollow. I mean, you guys are like starting to kind of claw back up to your feet. Taking a big old deep breath. When you see out from outside, walking in an 8-foot tall boar with burning hair and 2 massive tusks. He has a lead in his mouth and a saddle on his back. And within the saddlebags, you see more gifts in them for all of you. I'm just gonna put these in chat.
Alright, we're gonna put these in chat.
Where Kurdish?
Oh, in this chat. No, not in this chat. Oh shit, that's a lot of stuff.
So much to read.
Oh, cool. I can't even read it anymore.
It's true.
Glamored studded leather, robe of eyes, dagger of venom, ion stone protection. It's a lot of stuff.
Oh shit. We got an Ionian stone.
We did.
Indeed.
I don't think any of these are good for me.
I also do not require any of these.
You know, I don't think I actually... Aha! Yeah, it gives you a +1 bonus to your armor class. Okay, so I did write it down. I'm not stupid. I thought I
Yeah,
might have been stupid. Turns out...
it's not true.
Normal intelligence.
I have no need of your gifts, my friend. I only ask that you blast away this cold with your fire. I am freezing.
Oh, at the moment, you are not freezing.
I was freezing. My wounds are chilled. I am asking him to burn me.
Fucking. I'll cast fireball on you.
I'm asking you to burn me. Alright. And just a spray of fire just washes all over you. Nothing happens. It's great.
It is great. I enjoyed it.
I hope that you find these gifts satisfactory.
I mean, my
the
friends
boar
might-
one of them.
Yes. Absolutely.
Shit.
What?
Yo, the
It
boar.
is yours.
Excellent.
Oh.
I lay claim.
You lay claim.
I feel
We're not
like
killing
Ophio
him.
earned it.
You're not killing him.
Nah, he earned it.
He did not earn the right to kill him. No killing.
Nah, he
You
earned
can't.
it right.
Sen, I do not see the object you were searching for here.
Yeah, I'm already
Oh,
searching for it.
actually, to that, when you say that, you kind of do notice beneath the Ember Prince's feet is a small necklace with what looks to be an eye in the center of it. It seems to glare at you.
The soul.
I have one.
Wait. Is the Tearoa soul not in there anymore?
You don't know.
Did you guys lose his shit?
I'll cast Identify.
Yeah.
It is essentially it's a cursed item. If you attune to it, it rips out half of your soul and keeps it inside. It has one half of a soul in there.
Damn. Shit.
Okay.
Well, alright.
Yes, that is also very much yours for the taking. I've already taken the liberty of reactivating the root gate. It will take you back to where you came, and you can feel free to return whenever you wish.
Perhaps it would be nice to come here on less unfavorable terms.
You are
What is nice about this place?
Well, you kind of do get a look at outside, and there are a bunch of what looks to be pine trees, but instead of needles, it's fire.
I tend to have an attunement to fire.
I tend to get heat exhaustion very easily, so.
I would likely recommend you leave as soon as possible.
Of course.
Just to be safe, I'm giving all of us 9 more HP.
I am not going to complain.
Feels
I don't know.
reasonable.
I just want to be safe. Break time? Sorry, you're still talking.
We can have a short break. Reconvene momentarily, and
Yep.
we'll see where we go from here.
Cool, mate.
That wasn't stressful at all.
Hello.
That wasn't stressful at all, Michael. Not even a little
Brother,
bit.
no one was more stressed than me.
I was debating saving my action to use Fireball, but I thought that Ophio should have a chance at redemption.
You know, I appreciate that.
Felt it was thematic.
Oh. Holy shit.
It was almost it. We almost bit the dust.
Yeah?
Yeah, can't get much closer than downing just about everyone in the party there. God dang.
Yeah, if I hadn't rolled like damn near minimum damage on the Maelstrom, it would have been bad.
Michael is the reason I drink.
Right?
I am not the reason that you drink.
Like, okay, I want to say that's probably the closest call we've had
Ever?
this campaign. Well, except for the Manticores. Okay, it's the closest call since the last close call we had. This is how it got towards the end of Avarice of the Half-Caste, where every fucking combat was like, damn, gang, that sure is the closest it's ever been.
Remember when, like, 4 of us almost got disintegrated?
I was gonna say, it's the very last fight, Sarek. It didn't feel as close as some other fights until you realized that Michael was one legendary action away from instantly killing half the party.
And more
Yeah.
than half. Like,
Yeah.
Yorn would have been dead immediately, like, just gone.
And technically, we still would have won the fight against Sarek, even if like half of us had died. But we also just would have not been revivable.
Right,
So
yeah.
that would have been a cost.
Yeah. Would have been very dramatic.
But we lived. We
Whew.
lived.
What was the closest feeling fight we've had in Avarice? Was it the Elder Brain? Mindslayer? That's what it
I'll be
feels like.
honest, I didn't feel that fight was close, but only because I was literally immune.
You
to
were
everything.
immune to psychic damage, while the rest of us were fucking good job.
He also cast fish.
I was like, what's up, bitches? I don't give a fuck.
I don't know, the Michael fight? I don't know. Every fucking fight in the last 5 levels of
It's
Avarice.
really, yeah.
Like, a new lesson in ass whooping.
This is the first time I felt that we got that ass whooping again. I mean, definitely the chimeras are pretty bad, manticores are pretty bad, but this was like,
Yeah, I meant the chimeras, not the
Jesus.
manticore.
I don't remember the manticores too much.
Yeah, I
I'll be
don't think
honest.
that was the problem.
Chimeras though, they killed me.
The
That was-
chimeras were fine after they killed you.
And that was before we realized that you could come back.
Well, I haven't used Bloodied but Unbowed in like 7 levels, and now here it is, saving my ass.
Yeah, you complained about that last session, didn't you?
I did.
Oh,
I was
it's
like,
your
damn,
fault
I
then,
never
huh?
used that.
I made a stack block a while back.
But thank God, I got to use it, and I lived.
Damn.
Yeah. I still had a pool of about 22 hit points to work with, which was more like 44, which maybe could survive a turn.
That's more of a puddle of hit points.
It was a bit of a puddle of hit points, you're right.
A creek.
I like that our faces, or my face is orange in the webcam now because of this map.
Mine would be too, if I had a
Yeah.
webcam.
Mine feels the same. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Jesus.
Priming.
Damn.
God damn. All this for a set of glamored studded leather.
Right?
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's funny.
It's not true. Ophio got a pig.
This system needs more attunement slots.
Gets a dagger of venom. That's pretty cool. It's a very Ophio item.
Is there a feat I can take where I get more attunement slots?
I wish.
Can I wish for more attunement slots?
You mean you could?
Probably could.
Oh.
Hmm.
I mean, that's kind of good. What's the monkey paw there?
You get more attunement slots, but they're each filled with a cursed item.
Uh,
It materializes on your person.
In addition to perhaps losing wish.
you get an attunement slot, but you lose the one you had previously. Also, wish is gone.
I don't feel like that's an interesting monkey paw. I think, like, I wish for more attunement slots. Okay, you get 3 more, but they each have a cursed item already in them.
And you have to find them out in the world.
And they still affect you, even though you're not near them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a pretty
I
cool
feel
quest,
like
actually.
Yeah, I feel like that's a really good monkey
Meet
paw.
an NPC, the man with 1,000 attunement slots.
He's like completely stationary, frozen in place for all time.
God, please help me.
But so many magic items.
I
If he
can't
could fight,
move.
he would
It's
just kill anything.
It's an emporium. He went and collected them all, and you just kind of fucking take them from him.
He got
Got
one
like a vault.
really early on in his adventuring career that was cursed to have unlimited attunement slots.
Yeah, we were talking about how I want to wish for more attunement slots, and Captain's
Yeah.
like, okay, but they come with cursed items, and you don't know where they are. That'd be like that's a good, like, module idea.
I think it's great, personally.
Everyone starts out with a really fucked up curse.
Campaign 3, let's all be cursed.
I'll do
Cool. I'll do it. Why not?
2 of us are already cursed. Fuck.
True.
True. I think Lambert is also cursed a little bit.
He didn't start out that way. He kind of did that to himself.
I did.
it. I mean, he did start out that way, but he didn't start out with the ability to trigger it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
I suppose we're all here then.
Yep.
I don't think Nathan is here.
Oh, he's here.
Look at- I'm looking at him.
Oh wow, I've been muted this whole time. Cool.
Yeah, we haven't.
Nice.
Okay.
It's
So-
a shorter list to say who's not cursed amongst us. It's over half of us.
Sen isn't cursed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Check
she
this
is.
out.
She was born a change point.
Check out my webcam. I can make myself turn orange.
Ah,
Wow.
I know. It's crazy.
Wow, you look like you're outside now. It's nice.
What the fuck?
Like, wow.
How long has it been?
Skin tone.
Around? A lot. It's been a while. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
a couple days.
It's fair enough.
So, having
Alright, Michael.
received your gifts, what's the plan? I mean, you guys are standing in the presence of the Emperor.
We leave.
Courteously telling him thank you, and we're getting the fuck out of here because I need to go
Take-
save a Taro.
Take our items. Figure out who gets them or who sells them later.
We're selling all of them. Looks like.
I don't know about all of them.
But
Very well.
before I go, is it possible you could set me up with more of this ember pine syrup I got right here?
You may cut down any tree you like.
Ooh, syrup! I love this shit. It's great. And I'm gonna drink
Yeah.
a vial of it.
You're a strange man.
You know, weirdly enough, that's the first time someone's actually said that to me.
Hmm.
Jesus.
She disagreed. Hey,
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk up to Ophio.
Hmm. Okay.
Thanks for staying in the end there, Ophio.
Yes, of course. It was just a bluff, you know.
I had no doubts. I knew you wouldn't abandon us.
I
Was it
mean,
just a bluff, Ophio?
Lucian is staring directly into Ophio's soul as he says that.
you know, it makes sense too. Anyways, of course.
Sorry, I have disadvantage on that
Till the bitter end.
Was it just a bluff, Ophio?
That's up to Matthew, I think.
Can you even roll high enough to get past 20?
I don't know if you can inside check players.
So
I'm inside checking.
It's fine. Like mostly. Like if I draw some fire, then cool. If not, and shit goes wrong, then I'm in a great position. You know.
Uh-huh.
Leave him. Kinda.
All right, I'm gonna ride that Ember Pine boar.
I'm
Fuck off! It's mine.
I'm glad that we have you here. And I'll just
There's
pat him on the
space, Ophi.
shoulder.
You can sit in the front.
I'm sorry, but I claimed this one early on.
You did.
He
Come
did.
on, Ophio, my legs are so...
You're not hearing
They're
what I said.
aching.
I suggest you go fuck off.
They're in the middle of something, Sam. Just let them hash it out.
I was still talking to him though. I hadn't finished.
Sorry, Nathan. Continue.
I need you to make a whiz save, Lucian.
Let's see, wisdom. 17?
Oh. Yeah, I think that passes.
No, I need you to fuck off.
Anyway, Sen, yes, I stayed. I wasn't going to leave you all to die. Why would you suggest such a thing?
Oh, no educated guess.
Because you said it.
Like,
You're
quote,
running
fuck
full
you guys,
speed.
I'm out.
Both fingers out. Yelling at the top of your lungs, fuck you guys, I'm out.
Unless that's a UNT sort of customary thing that I'm not familiar with.
It was just slough, you know, something. Detritus.
A bold strategy.
Well, I'm glad to have you here with us, Sophia.
Isn't that a
Pat him on the shoulder.
cowardly strategy?
I thought we had a no touching policy.
She's just walking away.
Alright, let's go home.
No, we're not going home. We're going to Teroa.
Well, you know, Homer.
Well, yeah.
Home is where the soul is.
True.
Oh,
So,
it's here.
guess it's right here.
You made it.
We did it.
Sorry, I have to roll a couple of these. No, you're.
Oh, god damn.
You make it back to the root gate. I wrote a thing for this that I will open, and I should have opened before this happened, but I didn't fucking do that. So here we are. So you return to the root gate. Enter once more into the hollow of the tree where it is. To be met once more with dozens of tiny teal lights that fill the chamber. Even the roots seem to have an energy about them. Once more, you don't feel anything happen, but when you check back to see if you've shifted locations, you find that you are once more in the swamps of Grimward, the Archroot Garden. You find there that the roots that held the plants have vanished. The old woman who kept them also nowhere to be seen, but it is unmistakably the same landscape you had once entered the Great Wheel through. And that means that you can return to the Sunken Hand, the compound, to get back your friend. I will, however, be rolling this d20.
Oh no.
Very well. So you spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
Okay.
Okay, days, right? Just days, not years, days.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you spent 5 days in the Great Wheel.
Okay. And we left, and it has been 5 days?
You don't know.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's a little chillier than you once thought it would probably be.
It's at least been months. It's probably been 5 months. Okay.
Gwydion, you're obsessive about these sorts of things. Remind me what season we left in.
Yes, we left in Summer's Eve. So, towards the start of summer. And if I were to take a guess, it's either Leaf's turn or Winter's Eve right now.
If I had to guess, he's probably still at that forge.
Well, now I'm concerned about the rest of everybody, such as the people who brought us here.
Hmm.
We can't worry about that right now. We just have to focus on getting Terra.
One thing at a time, I agree.
Very well. You journey once more to where the Sunken Hands compound is, and when you get there, you find the familiar sound of hammering upon the anvil. Doesn't seem like he's gone anywhere. As you get closer still, you find that there are people at the compound. Going about their business. You can hear a little, the smallest little bit of chatter. As you approach, the man at the walls calls out for you. You all! What can I do for you?
We are here for our friend.
Also, what day is it?
You can step aside.
It's Friday.
No, like, the month? Day.
Oh, 2nd of Winter's Eve.
Shit.
Is that something like that?
Yep, it's been 5 months. Wait, what year?
1631.
Okay,
Okay.
5 months.
Anyways, he should be inside at the forge, looking soulless. Wears heavy armor, red skin.
Remember when I told the Doge that we were going to take care of finding his daughter quickly?
Yeah, well, that didn't plan out, and I did that.
Make me a persuasion check, Lucian.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
You started talking to them.
Yep.
Alright. 16.
Yeah, I'll go get my boss. He walks off, and a couple minutes later,
We're still fucked up, right? Like
a familiar face. Oh yeah, it's been like a couple of hours, maybe,
No,
but you're.
I was just double checking. Thank
Yeah.
you.
The familiar face pops over the walls of Yvonne LeGuerre. You all. I suppose
have
you, yes. I noticed. Very well. I came back to, at the very least, make sure he was eating. Come.
I appreciate it.
The doors open up and he lets you back inside. Ophio, what are you doing right now?
Whoops.
I'm still with the group. I mean, been probably bickering with Lucian about the boar and how something so majestic will not be ridden.
Right.
But Ophio, look at his strong muscles. He was practically built for it.
It must
He does have a
kept
saddle.
pure. It's important.
His flaming locks could heat you as you ride. No more getting cold in the winter, like
Why do
now.
I feel like Ophios people have a weird sex thing?
Well, in a strange way, you're kind of right.
You mean a cloaca?
You know, like weird rituals or like views on it.
What? No, that's like strangely true. I don't know how you figured that out.
Because of the way you act.
You do act like a pervert.
You act like an offshoot of an incel.
What does that even mean?
I'm not
Jesus.
sure.
Nate.
Anyway,
I'm still with the group. I want to see the reunion and all, and I gotta
yeah.
get back to was it Maryland anyways, and then my ride.
that's fair.
You're right.
So, you make your way into the back. He takes you inside the compound. Still, you're hearing the hammers continue. Walk down through the little hallway into the armory to which the smithy is connected. The door opens, and once again, Q just sitting there with a blank expression, hammering away at the sword.
Well,
I'm gonna put the necklace on him.
Wait. Okay, if that doesn't work, I have another idea.
You put the necklace around his neck. Nothing immediately seems to happen. Gwydion, you actually recall when you cast Remove Curse. This was a component, basically, that you were missing to complete that spell.
We're going to need a knight.
It looks it anyway.
well,
You may take our bunks. Should have been.
I assume bygones are bygones then.
We had terms of agreement.
Very well. Then I wish to join you.
The bunks are in there, should you need a night. And he walks off.
Got the cold shoulder.
It's look where.
Okay, we take a long rest. And
You guys take a long rest, and when you wake up, you are happy to feel much more powerful than the night before.
Cover that in a minute.
Oh,
You all level up.
fuck yeah. +1 levels.
So I'm gonna spend 10 minutes inspiring everybody with my leadership prowess.
Very well.
While Sim's doing that, first thing I want to do when I wake up is cast sending to
Okay.
Cassius. Say, we're alive. Got trapped in another plane. We'll be heading back soon.
Again.
Yeah, you get an immediate response. That's good to hear. I might have borrowed your ship for a moment. Your crew is starting to revolt a bit. They only having you not around, and I need to get back to where I was going. Your ship's in the port in Tortana.
Gwydion will cast sending again. That was definitely more than 25 words. Gwydion will cast sending again. We'll figure out a way back. Don't worry. Just leave it there.
If I recall correctly, you can just teleport back. I didn't think you would mind.
Gwydion will not cast sending again.
That's fine.
And after this speech, Gwydion's going to beckon the party over.
This ability doesn't matter, but that's okay. Yes, Gwydion?
Well, I mean, it's time to get our friend back.
Yes, it is. I look around. Do I see Ophio?
Do they see Ophio?
Yeah, he's
Okay, yeah.
probably having a big breakfast.
One
Damn.
big breakfast that he eats in one bite.
Ooh.
Probably like a cured ham that it just goes.
Gwydion will summon everyone over to the forge. He wants to watch.
Ooh, what
Yeah.
spells that?
He's gonna rub his hands together and just grab the amulet and try and just basically suck the soul out.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And what motion does he do for that?
Oh. You know, there's like a somatic component, so he kind of has to like, you know, move his hands a little bit. But there's like a verbal component as well, so he has to like move his tongue a little bit, like
Oh my god.
Make a gift. Make a gift. You shadow play. Make a gift.
Okay.
How did you get me started on the material component?
Oh jeez.
The other hand kind of
Okay.
has to. There goes Matthew.
It's still here. It's still here. It's too warm in here.
None of that
Well-
happens.
Oh, I did.
I cast remove curse.
I'm fairly certain you remove one curse and you institute another. That is how you cast remove curse.
Curse for a curse.
In any case, you watch as the eye closes. Inert.
Q.
Knock knock.
Tink. 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 The door opens. And you look inside. What do you think, Matthew?
Yeah, you probably hear Q say something along the lines of, "I'm so tired," and just collapses.
Right onto his ass. Just falls right on over. You do
Lucian
notice.
casts Featherfall.
Nice. You do notice that the sword that he did just get finished hammering is complete now, which is nice.
That is nice.
He just falls on over. That seemed to work.
I'm gonna try to pick him up.
And make a
Lucian
strength
will
check.
help you.
So I'm in my up. I literally can't. I guess I'll just roll a dice. It's +2.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's a 13.
I mean, it's hard. I mean, you managed to, like... You don't, like, deadlift him, but, like... If he was
Well, if he has
conscious, he
lost
might even
weight.
be on his feet.
Yeah.
Lucian goes over, picks up
I mean,
Q,
Lucian, like, without a
and
fucking
puts him
problem,
over his
like...
shoulder.
Shen, oh, I've missed you. Can I go to
No,
bed
he's worth it.
now?
It's gonna be okay, Teroa.
You may rest, old one.
Yes, bed.
Just
we
not
like-
gonna-
We'd like to sleep in our own beds.
He passes out.
Yeah, it is.
Lucian's got him now, it's alright.
Alright, well, just... Do we have anything else to do here? I would like to get back home.
I do not believe so.
Gwydion pulls out a piece of chalk and starts drawing the teleportation sigils for the manor on the floor.
Very well. Before you guys finish that, Yvonne walks to the door frame. just sort of
Oh.
nods. He pulls a hammer out from behind him. Your friend made this. Plonks it down. Give it to him for me.
Lucian picks it up. I will. Thank you, Yvonne.
Can he pick it up?
Yeah.
Is he worthy?
He can indeed.
Okay.
That would have been a twist.
What's it weigh? 5,000 pounds?
It probably. I mean, it's a warhammer. It's probably like already like 30. I mean, it's crazy heavy for even for a warhammer. There's a lot of like intricate metal work inside and like a lot of different.
Yeah.
It's like a whole ass like chain inside. You watched them use it once.
Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. I want to put that in non-tomfoolery just so that you have.
I'm so close to triple digits, guys.
I forgot to increase my health.
At the end of a minute, Gwydion places his palm at the bottom of the circle. All the chalk etchings light up, and a portal will open up into the manor where the other circle is. No time to waste. Step through.
Nice.
All right. You step through and back into Tortana. Your home, even in Tortana. Take a bit of a deep breath.
God damn.
I pull out do we have a silver weapon on us?
I do have a silver longsword on me, actually.
Can anyone detect if there's a vampire nearby? Anyone that's currently awake?
Gwydion will cast the invisibility through the spell storing ring.
There, at the very least, is nothing invisible in your immediate vicinity.
Let's go pay our kind maid real quick.
That's how she stayed this long.
The boat. Remember?
Free house.
Free house, yes.
No, we took her with us.
Yes, but they came
Oh
back.
shit, yeah, we did.
I came
Yeah.
back.
Well,
They did
we
come
don't
back.
know where she went. We know that Lucius took.
Well, when you go downstairs, it's actually fairly simple to find her. She looks a little paler than she did last time that you saw her.
Oh no.
But otherwise, she sees that you've walked in, and she immediately smiles. Oh, you've been gone for quite some time. Welcome back. I've been keeping the place a bit, clean while you were away, as was our agreement.
I hand her a sack of 111 gold pieces. Thank you.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
It
Yeah,
was
we-
a tough goddamn adventure, let me
Yeah.
tell you.
We probably owe you more than that for sticking around for so long.
Now, excuse me for a moment, and I'm gonna go check the dead drop.
I need to go. I need to search through my
Actually.
purse. Can you hold these coins at the top? And I'm gonna drop 14 gold in her hand.
Okay. Okay.
Does it burn?
Gold pieces?
Gold?
No, I said I'm dropping 14 silver pieces in her hand.
You
and then
said
I'm
gold
searching
pieces.
My purse. I meant silver if I said gold.
It does not burn.
Okay.
Actually, Lucian, you notice that there's a letter waiting for you in the
Very well. I opened the letter.
basically it just says that hey, sorry I missed you. I put your money in a bank under your name. Doesn't take much to get out. 1,250 gold worth of extortion funds.
What?
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Back up to 250. Cool. Was Matthew there when I extorted that guy?
Nope.
No, Matthew was one of the people that was gone.
He extorted a guy.
It's fine.
Incredibly profitably.
No, this is great. All right.
Weird. My keyboard's being wonky. Maybe it's
Next,
just too
Lucian's
Yeah.
gonna take anyone who wants to come, and we're gonna go to the ship.
That is a fair point. Do you guys have anything that you would like to do?
Yes, I
Yeah.
need to send to the Doge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
We were stuck in the Feywild. Just got back.
The what?
The Great Wheel.
Whatever the
Wield.
fuck it's called. The Outer Wild.
Great Wheel. Great Wheel.
We were
It's
in the
fine.
Great Outer Wilds, and
Let's just.
we made it back. We are at the house. That's it. I'm gonna do this at the circle too in our house, just to be safe.
Okay. You interrupted a rather important business meeting to just tell me that you arrived. Didn't I give you the stone?
Pretty sure Gwydion has a stone.
You have the stone.
You have it.
It's not in my inventory.
Well,
you
I
have the stone.
You do have this.
I don't even know if Gwydion knows there's a stone.
Okay. Well, what's the stone called then?
We didn't say. It,
Okay, cool.
Doge stone.
Toast stone.
Would
It's
you like to
basically
invest in
a
some
one-way
Doge
sending
stone?
stone.
I'm gonna call it the Dogecoin, if that's okay.
That's perfectly fine. It's shaped kind of like
Yeah.
a,
Only
it's called the
3
stone.
cents a coin.
like a yen.
Yeah.
Has a hole in the middle.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
So,
That's fine.
that's what Gwydion's doing. Gwydion's not going to accompany you on any of this, because while we were being all somber and happy, Gwydion will look up in panic and say, "My statue!" and run out of the mansion.
No, you can't be somber and happy.
Oh my god, how long
They're
is that
mutually
illusion
exclusive
you've been there?
emotions.
You
5
finally,
months.
you finally get to the fucking place. It takes you like an hour and a half. You're freaking out the entire time. You come, you bust in through the door. You're out of breath. As soon as you open the door, he just like the shopkeep just looks at you.
I dispel the illusion.
I like to think that the illusion copies Gwydion's actions, so the shopkeep was just watching it fight a dude, fall over unconscious, get back up, fall over again.
And then
But
be
really
still for
slowly,
5.
because time was different.
It also was still for 5 months straight.
It's just been 5 months.
I was lost at sea.
That's a lie.
For your trouble, I dropped 500 extra gold on the table.
Alright, fair enough.
Well, I had plenty of time to at least make sure I got the details right. He pulls out the statue. It is, and I do not. It is literally a perfect 1-for-1.
Well,
Like, it could. You couldn't make an illusion look better than this.
well, as I say, you're certainly cut out for your work. This is excellent. Thank you.
Well, you have to keep yourself busy when you just have an illusion of a random man in your store.
Well, maybe it was at least
I'll put some people.
maybe it was at least a worthwhile attraction. Okay, I'll leave now. Sorry, again. Holy shit.
You leave with the statue. You leave with
Fucking
the statue.
finally.
Pretty sure you said the same thing.
Back to
Gwydion, where did you
copying,
go off to?
back to copying my spells.
Brilliant. those of you who wanted to, going to the ship?
No. Me and whoever wants to come.
Yeah.
I'm staying with the. Even though I know he's just sleeping.
Okay.
I'd go with Lucian.
Alright.
You guys return to the ship. I mean, it's been quite a few months, but things have more or less stayed the same when you're not away there. Some orders of note. Dakar is looking a little older, perhaps. You see that his shield and his mace are a little finer than they used to be. Drinar has taken the opportunity to grow out a beard, grow his beard out, but still cut it somewhat regally. Other than that, it's more or less a lot of the same, at least from the looks. When you arrive, they will immediately notice, obviously. They can kind of see you from pretty far out. And a lot of the people from underneath the deck that don't catch too much attention up top side come out to say hello. It appears that they are still there.
Looking good. I trust that you have all been well.
Oh, yeah. There were, some people that, needed some work and sort of just, had to go on other jobs and such. But, obviously there are some people who have a vested interest in staying here. And obviously I can't leave either. So...
Lucian hands Dakar a sack of 250 gold pieces. This should cover any time spent away.
Man, you do this, like, every time I see you recently. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, you guys deserve to be paid, of course.
Well, we still had enough to pay for it. Look, I'm not gonna complain. I'll put this in the, in the savings. I'll make sure that, everyone still gets paid on time. Let me just...
this sort of thing tends to happen sometimes, so I just like to make sure that it's still there.
Oh no, I understand. I understand for sure. How much did you say?
250 gold pieces.
Dakar, is this ship available for hire?
Where do you need to go, Ophia?
I believe it's time to go back to Maryland.
I see. So that boar fulfilled your quest, I suppose.
You see, the mead gift is really an important part in a ritual of sorts.
I hope you keep her happy, Ophio.
The Clutch Mother demands much, and this boar seems to fit the bill.
Gotta take care of mommy.
There's a lot in that statement I'm not sure I'm okay with.
Actually, to that point, there is something that does, you recall, Lambert.
I do.
Colin took the book and said, see you back home. And it's been 5 months.
I'm gonna kill that
Well,
son of a bitch.
Fuck. Can't wait to see what happened with that.
Well, I'm sure we could take a trip to Maryland for you, Ophio. Just gotta go gather everyone up.
It seems that you may all have things you need to take care of. I wouldn't need to trouble you all. I can take another ship if you need yours.
Very well.
I can stick around until we've you all figure that out. I do trust this ship with that voyage.
She's a fine ship. I've been too long away from the helm.
Alright.
Well, that's all Lucian had to do.
Very well. Now, unless you guys want to take like a couple days of downtime, just to just to relax and get your bearings, you can feel free to do so. I suppose we will start back up here next week. I think. Yep. And then we'll probably just pick up at the end of the downtime, probably on our way to. Let's see if I put it on the map. Yep. As we work our way toward Esterisle to see what a certain individual is up to.
Where the fuck's Esterisle at?
What's a Esterisle?
Right side of Tenon. Eastern side.
We haven't.
You've
Yeah,
not
we've
been-
only
We're-
been to
yep.
Vale.
We're gonna go visit my people and my school, and I suspect find it much in the same state of disrepair we have found literally every other school suddenly, despite the fact I came from this one. Theory.
You think Colin killed everyone?
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm looking at every possibility right now.
Okay.
All right. Well, that will conclude this session. We will pick back up next week. I'm excited.
All right. We got this shit.
I'm very excited. Even I should say.
I can't wait to see what you try to kill us with next, and how close you come to succeeding.
I think that was the closest we've ever come to just TPK.
That was really close.
All right, I just need 5 days of downtime. That's all.
5 out of the 6 of us had single digits HP, or were unconscious.
Sarek was also pretty close.
Yeah.
Sarek was close in a different way, as in he was one legendary action from wiping out half of the party.
Yeah.
In the, world.
Yeah.
I really thought we were gonna die there.
Yeah.
I do
always
not
had
know.
faith.
I do not know that I could have survived another turn there.
You could have. I would have had to roll like minimum damage.
Yeah.
Like the minimum damage on that was 6 reduced to 3, and you had 4 or something.
I did have 22 because of my brace up.
Oh,
HP.
yeah. I mean, all you would have had to do was. I mean, the maximum damage on that is like 66, which is only 36 reduced to 18. But that also, suggests that he has an additional turn. If he had an additional turn, he would have
Yeah.
3 times, and then that would have been bad. Or he would have
Would've
hit your buddies, and then that would have also been bad.
Yeah. It's been really bad.
So all things
So.
considered.
We're lucky to be alive.
All right. Well,
You're still-
I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I doubt we'll have a fight as strong as that in the next couple of sessions. Don't forget to
Yeah,
level
I
up.
fucking hope
Also,
not.
don't forget to level up. Very important.
Yeah,
Very
proficiency-
important.
proficiency
Do not
bonus.
forget.
Proficiency bonus go up.
5.
Go.
Proficiency bonus.
13 now?
I
Yeah.
get advantage on charisma. Yay.
Level 13. Yep.
Oh man, now I can persuade people.
All right.
Not as bad.
I gotta go take care of my doggo, so I will catch you all next week.
Yeah, dude.
Alright,
I'll see you.
Bye.
see ya.
Yep. Anyway, guys, that's it for this session. Whew. This is I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy I have D&D, because it's actually been fantastic for my mindset as of late. I'm not gonna lie, viewers, I've had a rough couple months now. Like, I can get into it further, but frankly, I have always kind of been too prideful to just announce my problems more often than not, or at least how bad they are, and I just kind of stick with it. So, I digress. I do hope you all enjoyed as much as I have. If y'all did enjoy, great way of showing that support as always is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing with your friends. And Tuning in next week to see what happens next. But till then, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. See you then.